Hey everybody, it's Ed. All right, today's video, I wanted to elaborate a little bit more about this autograph, this Elvis Presley autograph that is on the back of the postcard from the Las Vegas International Hotel, 1969. And here is a picture of Jim Morris, who was the president of the King's Court fan club, who met Elvis at the opening week engagement. And if you look closely, you can see Elvis is holding this postcard right here in that picture. You can see the red stamp in the corner. And very cool, very good thing to have. So very easy to authenticate that this is real, okay? Now, Jim and my father met while they were online to see Elvis at Madison Square Garden back in 1972. And Pat was Jim's wife, and my mother, and all, the four of them wound up getting along very nicely. They were all huge Elvis fans, and they formed the King's Court fan club. There were other people that were involved that helped at the beginning as well. Al Hansen, Diane Winsey, who else? My Aunt Dorothy, but I believe Al is still here with us. Unfortunately, Jim passed away. Pat is still here. My mom and dad are both still here, but everybody else has since passed. But my father was given this autograph from Jim back in, I think it was 1973. The only reason I say that is because it was probably within about a year of them getting together. Because Jim had many autographs from Elvis, so he had given this one to my father, and we've had it ever since. So, but I showed this in the past, but here's a picture of that's my dad, that's my mom, that is Pat, and that is Jim. This was taken in 1973 at the Las Vegas Hilton at that point. And in the middle is Colonel Tom Parker. All right, so you have that. Now, the reason I'm talking about this again is because I was going through one of the King's Court newsletters that my parents and Pat and Jim and Diane and a bunch of other people used to put together back in the day. And this one is volume 3, the first and second issue combined together. And this was for March through May of 1975. So this was out before the July 19th Coliseum shows. So the next newsletter dealt with that. But in here, which I love reading through these because these are phenomenal timepieces. They're time capsules, I should say. And, like I said, just, finding more information all the time when I read through these things. So I'm going to, here you can see the same picture that I just showed you. Let's see if I can do this. All right, but he tells the story of how he got the picture signed and also of getting the postcard signed. So I want to read this a little bit to you. It's not very long, so here we go. So the article was called Taking Care of Business by Jim Morris. I'd like to open up my column this issue by sharing with you a photo of one of my proudest moments as an Elvis Presley fan. All right, so again, in this particular picture, you can see it's autographed to Jim, best wishes, Elvis Presley. All right. The photo was taken on August 6, 1969 by a friend of mine, Rudy Schweitzer, when we met Elvis at the International Hotel in Las Vegas during his opening week of a record-breaking month-long engagement. All right, so August 6, 1969 is when the photo was taken, which also means when the autograph was signed, because here again, we see Elvis. What is he holding? What is he holding? He's holding that postcard. How do we know it's that postcard? You can see the red stamp on the corner. Bing, there it is. So, real deal. And again, it's the back of an international postcard hotel. So, I was fortunate enough to spend several minutes with Elvis. In that time, I had a copy of Just For You, the extended play, a 1969 RCA record catalog, and an original Sun record of I Forgot to Remember to Forget, autographed. Needless to say, what treasures these are to me today. I have no idea where those items are. The autograph to Jim, best wishes, Elvis Presley, on the photo was written within minutes before Elvis's Saturday matinee performance at Madison Square Garden in June of '72. The photo was taken backstage to Elvis by Mr. Jerry Weintraub, who at the time was promoting the Elvis Presley show. Mr. Weintraub, who you may or may not know, promotes many shows throughout the country. Recently, Frank Sinatra's Main Event, as well as John Denver concerts. Oh, man. In fact, he is John Denver's personal manager. Also of interest, Mr. Weintraub is rumored to be involved with Elvis and the Colonel in a financial deal concerning the purchasing of Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. I'd like to thank Mr. Weintraub again for helping me in securing this autograph and making that 1969 photo have a very special meaning. All right, so the story is that he gave it to Jerry Weintraub, and it went to Elvis, and Elvis signed it. Now, I've heard many stories where the crew, would take something, bring it to, the corner, sign it themselves, and then give it back. However, looking at that, it looks like it's legit. So I doubt that that happened to Jim. Especially since it was something personal and a photo. So I'm sure Elvis probably did see it and sign it as it was shown. But again, these newsletters are unbelievable. I love going through them and reading about certain things and dates and events, memorable time capsules. They're great. They really are. I got to find a way and see if I can get them out somehow as well to people who'd be interested. But it's really neat to read, the stuff contemporaneous to the time. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, but I thought I would share that with you. So again, more information, August 6th, 1969. Seems to be the date that Elvis signed this, so that's good to know, and I thought I'd share it. If you would like, you can leave me a comment. That's pretty much it. So, good to yourselves, good to each other. Take care, everybody.